I am the internet and I like it when KSSU is on me.
Alright. That's loud. I'm sitting down. Today I'm going to sit down.
Squeaking.
It's the Matt and Tech Show. I'm Matt.
I'm Tex.
Loud, so...
Yeah, adjusting the mics here. We're
Right.
going to talk about today. Will Ferrell was actually in the news. Unlike, what was it, 2 weeks ago we brought him up in his new movie that's coming out?
2 weeks ago, you brought him up with
I
his
brought
new
him up.
movie. I did nothing to do
Yes,
with
I
it.
had to search that to find out. And now he's actually in the news. So we're going to just talk a little bit about why he's in the news. And Will Ferrell's cool.
That is true. We're going to talk about some new video game coming out that we just found out in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say it.
I'm not saying it.
Ugh, we got to leave some, excitement for the listeners. But no, we'll talk about that.
5 of them.
A couple other things, too. We'll get to that and we'll go in. Today's music choice is songs that I want to play because I don't care. That's
yeah,
why.
that's an official category.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't found too much new music today or recently, so I don't know. It might be the season. We'll
It is
see.
the season to be jolly.
Not yet.
No,
Not
yet.
Not yet.
It's the season to be scary. Halloween when is Halloween? Saturday, Sunday, Monday?
Monday.
It is Monday.
Because Monday I have a speech due, and that's Halloween.
Because I usually get reminded of Halloween by speeches.
Speaking of speeches, my speech is about Google. My speech is going to be how Google changed the world.
Oh, you just did that whole make
Rainbow-
a rainbow
make
with
a
your
rainbow
hands
with
and your
your
eyes were like sparkling.
Oh,
in the
man, it's
distance.
going to be really fun. I'm really excited about it. Speaking of Google, I was riding my bike from Walmart to Great Clips. I can drive. I dropped my car off at Walmart to get a tire balance. And I rode my bike to be eco-friendly and get a haircut.
Oh my gosh.
And on the way to my haircut, I see this car in my peripheral. Drive
Car on the
past.
street. Who would have thunk?
In my peripheral. Had this weird antenna on top with a large red ball. I didn't look at it closer. And it's the actual Google Street View car.
The one and only.
Not the one and only. There's multiple.
Do you know how many they have?
No.
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 They probably have armies of these things.
Probably have.
'cause
Yeah, they really probably do.
covers the
But no,
world.
it was had the red ball on top had like.
What red ball? I've seen
It's
videos
just
of them.
it's an orb. The orb is red and it has cameras all inside the. It was just red. I just
Because
described.
I've seen one with a tower and the cameras were hanging, but there was nothing red. The one where
This one was enclosed ball. No cameras outside. You can just see the opening where the camera was itself.
protect from the
So
rain.
yeah, I was on my bike and I was in clear view. So hopefully I'm gonna keep checking that certain spot on the maps and see if I'm ever uploaded as a person on. That'll probably be my profile picture on Facebook for the rest of my life.
Goodness.
Because Google took a picture of me
They're probably sitting in the car like, what's this guy on the bike doing? We're
Riding a
ruined
bike.
now.
riding a bike. That's what he's doing. But they'll blur my face out because they legally do that.
Do they?
Yes.
I didn't think they
They
did.
have like an algorithm in their pictures when they upload them that it blurs out license plates and it recognizes a person and blurs their face out for privacy.
Makes sense. But I mean, you still know that that's you. That's me. We're riding the
Yeah,
tandem.
come on. No, not
You
by
sh-
myself.
You should have been.
I should. If I knew that Google Street View would have taken a picture of me, I probably would have been in my tandem with probably Trevor
Executive producer Trevor. Nice pop.
on my neck. Yeah. So I'm still currently sitting, and this is weird. I'm hoping my mic's registering well.
Your mic is registering well. You're just sitting down.
Your mic's registering well.
You're welcome.
All right, so we'll go to the first song. Yesterday, Coldplay's new album, Milo Xloto. I'm not too sure about the pronunciation.
I don't really listen to Coldplay.
Yeah, I know. Their album came out yesterday, and I haven't bought it yet, and it's not going to be a song off the album, but it's going to be a song off a older album that really brought back memories. I would always listen to it when I was doing homework in middle school.
Promoting a new album by playing an old song.
It's what I do here in the Men's Tech Show, because I do what I want. So to this song is I'm playing it because I don't care. That's why.
That's not very nice.
Enjoy this. I care. It's just I don't have music, so I don't care.
You have music. You're playing it. And here we go.
Coldplay, Square One off X and Y. Men's Tech Show. Yeah.
squeak. Whoa.
Yep, you're on. You're on.
All right,
Tex. Nice
squeaking.
job, Tex.
You're welcome. All right.
Matt and Texture, that was Coldplay with Square One.
Square Run.
Am I on? I can't hear myself.
Yes, you're
Yes, I am.
on. Your thing is working perfectly.
The headphones are broken.
You're broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Matt, your birthday's coming up, isn't it?
Fun fact, it is.
Fun fact.
Actually, 15 days from today.
All
On
right,
the 9th
so
of
November
November.
15th.
All you listeners. It's a Wednesday, so I'll probably announce it again next week.
Wednesday.
Because our show's on Tuesday, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, is that it? Is it?
No.
Okay.
What do you want for your birthday?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I gave a list to my parents. Nothing too fancy.
So you don't know, but you did give
Actually,
a list.
what's Super 8 came out. Has
On
come out
DVD?
on DVD Blu-ray.
It has already?
I believe so. Google it.
It did that
Please
bad?
Google it.
I'm Googling it.
It did that bad? What do you mean? It
No,
did that
you know-
great.
No. It
Um,
isn't. I don't know if it's true, but isn't the stereotype that, like, if a movie comes out really quickly, it did bad if they prolong it? Because if it was really good, you'd think
I don't know that.
they'd save it
I don't know if that's
for the
actual.
Christmas season would be the best thing.
What time is it now, Tex? What's in like 3?
It's Halloween time.
That's true.
It is a
That
kind
is
of a
very
scary,
true. But no,
suspenseful
it's
movie.
relative to when the film came out, and I forget when the movie came out.
Is it really?
But no, so I didn't ask that for my parents, but I asked my parents for like some random crap. And the reason I brought this up is because my brother Facebooked me, who's in London right now.
London.
London, foggy London town. Oddly enough, it was foggy today here.
I love it.
But no, and he asked me what I want for Christmas, so he said, talk about it on the air. Actually, I don't know why you're listening this week, because last week I played one of your songs, which is very rude of you, because I played Mandala Virus in reference to some of the greatest drummers in the world, but that's here nor there. Anyways, no. I asked my parents for like a needle for my turntable.
November 22nd.
November 22nd?
That's when it comes out.
Super 8? I still
Blu-ray.
can't get it.
Nah. But I mean, it's coming out soon, so
Or Battlefield,
Battlefield came
which
out.
came out today,
Came
so
out
someone
today.
can buy me that. I didn't ask for that yet.
You should.
Or one of the Office seasons. I like to
Oh.
collect those. The last one. This season I wouldn't buy. The last one with Michael
Well, you-
Scott,
you
I have to
can't
buy. I have to. Yeah, it hasn't come out yet, but I won't buy it.
Yeah, this.
Or Family Guy. I don't think I've got the latest Family Guy DVD set. But other than that,
So what else did you put on your list? Do you put those things
I
on
put
your
socks and underwear because I am out of socks and I'm out of underwear.
list? That's something to tell on the radio.
It's just it happens. Everyone wears socks and underwear, right? Yeah.
Yes, but nobody talks about it.
Maybe some dress shirts and some ties
Yes.
for my job, which I only have 3 shirts and 4 ties, so kind of repetitive.
Here you go.
Are
Are you allowed? Are you? Because when I see, like, when I go into the AT&T store, they're always, well, they have their own little blue shirts. But I've seen a picture of you and you're. Is that all you're supposed to
At
wear?
my
Or can you wear like a
kiosk-
coat if you want? I'm just saying, can you
A
wear a sports
coat?
A sports coat if you wanted to.
I
Like,
probably
make it a full-
could, like a
full sleeve.
suit,
Yeah.
like a suit that you bought.
Yes, the one like that I have. Even go with a vest.
I suppose I could. I never would though.
No, why not?
Maybe I would put a vest on. I might put a vest on.
I want. I don't know where to get vests. I mean, I've gone to Men's Warehouse and they had 2 of them.
2 vests?
Yeah, they had 2 vests because they don't really sell them. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Go to Amazon or something.
Yeah, I'll probably go to the jungle.
What else did I ask for? I asked for a wireless mouse, which I believe my dad has already bought.
You found it?
No, he just asked me. He's like, so Matt, you wrote on your list wireless mouse for PC, and I was like, yeah, I just wanted to clarify. You didn't buy me a Mac mouse.
No, I got one that hooks to the USB because I
Because
don't,
my mouse, my touchpad is failing on me.
yeah, it's terrible.
And a tachometer for my truck, because my truck does not have a tachometer.
I have no idea what a tachometer is.
The RPM.
RPM. How do you get
You
one
just
of
mount
those?
it up. You just buy one out of the store and then you hook it up to your engine.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know.
Mine doesn't have it. Mine was not included.
Well, why do you?
in
You
the
don't
package.
really need it.
Because I want to race it. Like when I was driving your truck up to the mountains,
mountains.
I looked constantly at your tachometer to see if I was in the right gear because we were going uphill and we had
Mhm.
like 800 pounds in the car and we were
Thanks,
dying.
Matt.
Yeah, sorry guys. And the AC was on, so it was not. Yeah. So no, I just want a tachometer. See, because if you judge the RPM right, you'll save in gas mileage too. Not dramatically, but yeah.
That was one of the things I was thinking about. You told me you purposely go to 5th gear, right?
Yeah.
Because it saves supposedly, but
Because my RPM is lower.
if
than,
the gear is smaller, I think it goes. 1 is the biggest, and then it goes down. I'm
yes,
pretty sure.
torque.
yeah, wouldn't it be almost equal out or even more work considering it's a higher gear, smaller, harder to turn?
See, I don't
like
know.
like a bike gear, you can't just start in 6th gear because that takes a lot of work.
I know you go up slowly.
Yeah. But doesn't it still take the same amount of work? I don't know.
See, I'm not. Well, I know that if you some cars and the speed changes between cars, but some cars most people say if you drive at 65 on the freeway, no higher, no lower, that's like the ultimate speed where you're doing just enough to get the car going, but you're not using any excess fuel.
Probably depends on the vehicle.
But
too.
it depends on the vehicle. My car doesn't get too high on speed.
It shouldn't get high.
It should not fly. But no. So I go from 4th and I get to 4th gear in like 40 miles an hour, which for my truck is decent.
Yeah.
And then about 45 I go to 5th, and I just because I imagine the RPM is about 1,000, 2,000. No, probably not 1,000, 2,000. So I just think if the engine's spinning less RPM, I'm thinking that
engine shouldn't be spinning. Pointing at
I hate you.
So you want a tachometer? And
So I want a tachometer. What else
Office,
did I ask for?
Family Guy, wireless mouse.
See, I'm not expecting all of this.
Well, no, of course not.
But some ideas.
But it would be nice.
It would be nice. Maybe some new shoes, actually, Tyler. Tyler's my brother. Some new Macbeths. But
Macbeth.
and a jacket. I asked you for a jacket, and I said buy one in London because I don't want to be like anyone around here. I want to wear a jacket that no one else has. Like,
Nobody
who
likes
owns
it.
this jacket?
A lot of people.
Have you seen anyone wear this jacket?
No, because nobody will wear it.
Exactly. I want that. Something that doesn't look stupid. Like, I wouldn't want to wear like a Sesame Street sweater.
Why not?
No one will wear that, but it still looks stupid.
Okay.
This sweater.
So it's up to
or
your
this
brother's
jacket.
judgment how well
And
he knows
I
you.
trust his. We're twins.
He's in London.
He's fucking.
You're not twins.
I'm more twins with my brother than my actual twin
You
sister.
can't be. You can't be
Legally-
twins if you were not born. on the
legally,
same
I
day.
can't.
Biologically, you can't.
Oh man, biologically, my sister and I are just born the same day.
Yeah. So you guys are twins.
Two different eggs, but not. Yeah, so not. I mean,
What does
we're-
she want for her birthday?
That I don't know,
Yeah.
and I gotta buy her stuff. My brother's on the 1st of November, so next Tuesday. My sister's on the 9th with mine. My mom's on the 11th. So I got some
All November?
all November,
Wow. Wow.
and then my dad's May.
Man, well, that's
Um,
way out there.
But yeah, so I don't know what to get my brother. I won't see him till Thanksgiving, so I got some time.
Turkey. I don't like turkey. I
My
don't like it.
sister, I don't know what to get her. She asked what I want, and my parents probably have a list from her, so I gotta.
Just check it out.
I
see
bought
which
her an
ones.
elephant for her new apartment. Does that count?
An elephant?
You know those vendors in the quad? The guys just have like this guy had like a bunch of African kind of.
You mean the exotic ones that sell like good looking things, but they're actually very cheap?
This was made from ebony, straight from Kenya. Ebony wood from Kenya. So I bought it.
Is it a black one with its trunk up? I think.
There, yes.
Okay, I've seen it then. Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's what you got. Okay, that's nice, I suppose.
It was $18. Come on.
That's a lot of money for an elephant.
She likes elephants. It kind of resembles her. Boom, roasted. I don't know what to get her, and I don't know what to get my mom because
Call in, tell us.
mom is probably she might be listening.
All right.
Mom, feel free to text me with your answers of what you want for your birthday.
Or call in for the rest of the audience.
Mom is
More
embarrassed
entertainment.
by everything. She's not embarrassed. She's probably like you that she hates her voice on.
Oh my gosh, I can't stand my own voice.
And there we go.
All right. Next song.
Good idea. There's a good little spiel.
You're welcome.
You didn't.
I brought it up.
I told you to bring it up.
Okay, that's nice.
This next song, I'm playing it because Ytex.
I don't know. I don't know your song.
Because I don't care. That's why. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
You gotta
'cause
remember.
We're
This
on
is
the air
from
because we care.
M83, which is sort of techno electronic band. Beep beep boop. I believe I'm gonna guess from France. I think there's
No
anyways.
lyrics.
There are lyrics on some of the songs. I'm not too sure about this one actually. I forget.
Okay, that's.
But
nice.
no, this song is actually free on iTunes right now. So go ahead and pick it up for free.
All right, what's it called?
Midnight City. Enjoy.
See, and unlike you, I'm actually standing. You're sitting.
I don't want to stand today. I stand every episode. Today I feel like I want to just sit.
Standing once a week.
It's one of those sitting days.
All right. Way to go.
What? Well, this chair is still squeaky.
Yeah, it's very squeaky. Maybe you should stand.
Bad idea.
All right.
We'll just jump right to the next song. The song is... What? Why do you give me that face?
What face?
You don't like my
This-
transitions?
This is my face.
That is your face. The song's called Power
Power.
by Tune Yards.
Flower power.
Tex, why am I playing this song?
What?
Why am I playing this song?
Because you care.
I enjoy.
And we are on the air. Welcome back. That was definitely a girl, not a guy.
That was definitely a girl. The Tune Yards, that song was called Power, P-A-O-W-A.
Flower power.
Baby. I don't know I don't know if they said Power in the song.
I'm just thinking of Mario.
That's all you do.
Yeah.
You Mexican.
That made no sense.
I don't know.
That-
I
Mario's
haven't
Italian.
I haven't insulted your that's true. I haven't insulted your race in a while, so.
You know, Luigi's adopted, supposedly.
You know who else adopted? Multiple times? Steve Jobs.
Really?
Fun fact.
He's dead now.
You predicted it.
I did not predict it.
You
I just
made
said
fun
he
of
had-
his cancer.
I just said he had cancer, and then 2 days later he died.
That's horrible of you, Tex.
I didn't do anything.
You
I just-
Mayan beast.
Matt, you're just throwing everything out there.
Oh man, I was crying. Speaking of nothing about that, I got an email
Did you now? What did
from
this email
YouTube
say?
itself.
YouTube sent you an email.
They invited me to, how do I put this? Put ads on the videos I post online, and give me a percentage of the revenue.
No way.
Yes, and it's not nothing major. It's like probably, I'm gonna guess like, 5 cents per every click on that ad, goes to you. I'm still making money, more money than you are. But no, this is what I want to talk about. When YouTube sent me that link, I had to go through the process still and have them review my internet site, which I have to create still. I went back and looked at our old Chicken Legs movies, which was a show I did with executive producer Trevor. It was just our show, and we would just do random crap. And I watched them, and they're poorly made because I made them. They were poorly made because I had an awful camera
And there was a concert going on in the background.
in one episode. All right, Jesus. But no, we had really funny ideas.
Yeah.
From what I recall, and I was like, we got to bring this back. And now that I have incentive to make money off this, I think
You
now's
gonna bring Chicken Legs
I
back?
think I'm gonna bring it back with your help,
My help.
because it's not just gonna be our chicken. I don't think we're gonna do Chicken Legs the show anymore. It'll be still Chicken Legs Productions. We'll just do our little. We have little ideas that we come up with, and I want to put them into a show.
We need.
We also did work with The Hunters. Remember that show with Brad and Carlos and stuff like that?
No.
I looked at that video. That was
Well,
one of
that
my...
zombie video you were supposed to make?
It wasn't zombies.
I thought it was.
No. The Hunters was that show on CTV that we gave to the
That
teacher
was
there,
it.
and he said it was too realistic.
Yes, just because there was a sniper rifle in it.
Sniper rifle and scope. I think that was one of my best production
good.
jobs I've ever done.
Except Carlos yelling at the end was kind of fake. Didn't he yell at the end?
Yeah. Anyways, no, I thought that was really cool. I want to.
But you can see all the videos we're talking about at what's your YouTube account thingy?
YouTube.com/M2ZARZ.
So you can go and look at all the awesome Chicken Legs videos and the sniper video.
But yeah, so I'm thinking we should bring some of this back. I'll of course give you a percentage of my nickel.
Yes, a penny.
And Trevor will be involved as well. I talked to him about it.
Executive producer Trevor.
So I haven't told Texas, so I just wanted to tell him about this.
That's pretty cool.
So now, if you have any ideas for anything, Tex,
I have plenty of ideas. Just we don't have like
please
a
write these down.
film or a budget or something. Okay.
I have my new camera too, and now's any time.
But does it? I thought it was just a picture camera. It's not a.
Does video? I use it for my film class.
Well, I mean, you said okay. Yeah, you're. Well, no, you told me about.
I'm not gonna spend $900 on a camera that just does stills.
Well, you told me your teacher saw your post-apocalyptic picture, so I assumed
Not
it was just
pictures. They were static shots, which was video but without movement.
Oh, well, you didn't say that.
So yeah.
Do you have a tripod?
Fun fact: I do have a tripod.
Nice.
So I mean, that's all you need, right?
Yeah.
Camera and a tripod.
Mm.
Make some money. But yeah, so keep that in mind. I just wanted to bring that up to you, Tex.
All right.
And we'll go to the next song, I guess. This next song is from the Cold War Kids, which is a band I really, really like, and I haven't played them in a while. So I'll take you back to their album, Loyalty to Loyalty. That's the weirdest face I've ever seen you make. Song's called Relief. Enjoy. I'll probably go right to the next song and then our commercial break, and we'll go back to, or we'll talk about Texas.
Story of the week.
Sorta, yeah.
Here on KSSU.com.
Wall to wall, go
Street to street to street. Got it.
Way to ruin that song, Matt.
I'll ruin you.
All right.
It was a Mad Tech show.
On KSSU.com.
We had a commercial. When you say that, it's actually one of the funniest things you do on the show.
You're welcome.
When you randomly say I'm Tex.
Well, you're the one who says this is a Matt and Tech show.
Dude, I was just saying.
You always say, welcome back. Well, they haven't gone anywhere. I mean,
They left.
They didn't leave.
Because the commercial break. Who
music.
listens to commercials these days?
Everybody listens to commercials
TiVo.
these days. There's no radio TiVo, Rovo, Review.
There is actually.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, I was wrong then. A couple weeks ago, like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Nope, it was last week. I actually.
Okay, we're not talking about the same thing.
No, we're not. What are you talking about?
Okay, you okay. I was talking about when I brought up the study about how reading,
Oh,
knowing
yeah.
how a story is going to.
No,
end.
I was talking about last week because last week we were talking about the
that's cool.
season. I don't
That's
care
fine.
about your stupid little study we already talked about that I don't care about.
Well, I was using that to lead into what we were going.
I'll
to
lead
after
into
that.
you. Last week, before the show, and I'm surprised I didn't bring it up last week, but we were talking about the series premiere of
The Walking
The
Dead.
Walking Dead.
I have it on my phone.
And you brought up that, like you always ruin, you read the Wikipedia synopsis and then watched the show.
Matt, that's where I was leading into.
I know, but
Wait,
yours was boring. Yours is boring. The way I did it was amazing.
I bet it comes out that way.
I'm Tex.
No, you're not. You're not.
But no, I lost track of my thoughts.
Okay, then I'll continue. Okay, so as I was saying, the study said that if people who know how a story is going to end, whether it be, they did the study with books.
Oh,
They
yeah.
knew how the story was going to end, but they were thinking about expanding it to movies, and so
We talked about this on air.
yes, we did.
Fun fact.
Yeah, and so
I'm still sitting.
Matt still doesn't. He doesn't think that you can enjoy it more, and I find that I enjoy it more when I watch it. So
So what Tex decided, he's like, Matt, I want you to go to the movie, and I want you to read the synopsis on Wikipedia
Mhm.
before you see the film and see how I like the film. And so I said, all right, Tex, that's a really good idea, actually. And I said, here's the thing, though. We're going to see the same film. You're not going to read the Wikipedia.
that's
Because
fine by
every
me.
time he sees a movie, I think, every movie you've seen in theaters, you Wikipedia prior.
Oh well,
Most, if not
if
all.
it's not opening day, because you can't know the synopsis.
That's true.
Really.
Okay. So that's
Like
what we're
The
going to
Last
do.
Airbender.
And Trevor will be there, of course, the executive producer. He'll be our
He'll
control.
be the control.
He wants to decide which movie.
So you got a list of movies here, Matt?
It's going to be random. I got Hulu because I like their trailer. Let's move the mic. Hulu has a nice little trailer website.
We're not gonna play the trailers.
No. But there's a couple here. In Time actually seems pretty interesting to me. With Justin Timberlake. It's
Is that-
where they live 25 years. And I think
Well, no, they live forever, but they can continue getting time, and no one ages past the age of 25. Am I right?
I see. Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, so I've looked that up way before you knew about
So
that.
you already know that you've already read the Wikipedia on that.
No, I saw a trailer for it before I was watching. So I think it was like Hulu's watch this 2-minute ad and watch your thing commercial free. I think it might have been that. But I saw it, and it looks interesting. And what was on YouTube? Yes, I remember because there was a comment on YouTube that says, "Great movie, great idea, terrible actors." And I'm like, well, there's nobody.
JT, come on.
Who's JT?
Justin Timberlake?
Oh, like I said, terrible actors.
Yeah, I don't know. He's really
So
funny on
we'll
SNL.
see how that goes. That's creepy though. But anywho, what other movies could we possibly do? Because that one I'm like,
See, I didn't go too far in this list of movies. I see one right here called Tyrannosaurus
Tyrannosaurus.
on Fandango trailers. I didn't watch the trailer, but the title, it indulges my curiosity.
Does it now?
Mm-hmm.
Like, when do we have to do this? Because I think we could
I don't
wait,
know.
we could wait for a big
Before the
movie.
semester?
Like,
Ends
Oh, really?
So I want to.
okay, well, we'll find one movie that comes out that we. Because I was thinking.
And
just-
Trevor's actually hoping to get on the show one of those weeks. He wants to get off work and be on the show. So I said, that's perfect. You can just
Okay.
call off work and come on the show and we'll talk about the movie.
Yeah, nobody needs to work now.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I just want to bring that up.
Okay. I know I did that.
You sounded like one of those Budweiser bullfrogs.
Ribbit.
That was pretty good. Now I gotta go back to iTunes to play music.
And while he does that, I'll be saying bibbity boo.
Let's talk about your stupid story.
My stupid story? Okay.
Bring it up, bruh.
Like I said at the beginning of the show, we,
Will Ferrell.
Matt, do not
Gotcha.
do that.
Gotcha.
Was it 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago that we talked about Will Ferrell's new movie? I think it was 2 weeks ago, right?
Yes, it was.
All right. I actually had to Google Will Ferrell because I know Matt likes Will Ferrell, so I figured. But this week he was actually in the news. Will Ferrell's been given the Mark Twain Award. This is my news story I've got right here. The Mark Twain Prize. It just says prize. I don't know if it's like specifically, but he won it for being a comedic genius, I guess. It's
Basically.
Yeah, it says here, the Mark Twain Prize recognizes people who have an influence on American society in ways similar to that of the 19th century novelist and humorist. Ferrell is the 14th person to win the prize, which has previously gone to comedic legends such as Richard Pryor. Heard of him, know nothing about him.
Richard Pryor is a comedian.
Well, I figured that if he won this award for comedians,
Gotcha.
I think he won. So, okay, these legends...
Who else? I'm sorry.
These legends. Richard Pryor, which I said I don't know anything about
He's a
him,
comic legend.
have heard the name.
I believe he's black. A black comedian.
I think he is.
Okay, sorry.
I think he is. That's not racist. Steve Martin, I know him.
Steve Martin.
He's not that funny.
He's funny.
Like, I mean, I've seen.
Have you seen his stand-up?
No, I haven't.
Revolutionary.
Is it? Yeah,
No,
that's
but-
Will Ferrell. I was gonna ask you, Will Ferrell, does he do stand-up? I think he would have.
I think he might have done it a bit. I think he started more on Saturday Night Live with writing.
Yeah, well, that's a bunch of the big things that they quote here. George Carlin, do you know who that is?
George Carlin, I've heard the name.
I haven't. And last year was Tina Fey.
Tina Fey. Really? She won it before Will Ferrell. What a slap in the face.
What a slap in the face that any of these people won, I think. I mean, I like Steve Martin.
Name one.
but I don't.
Dane Cook? Is that what you
No,
want?
I was not going to say Dane Cook.
Owl City.
He's a musician.
But you
not
love
a
everything he does.
comedian.
Name me a couple comedians that you would rather see.
Okay, look, I'm not saying it, and I really don't know. But it says here that have influence on American society in ways to that of the 19th century novelist and humorist Mark Twain. I think Mark Twain had a much bigger impact on society than Will Ferrell or Tina Fey.
Tina Fey, maybe.
Do you like her? Do you think she's funny?
She's funny for a woman. No offense. I'm just like, she's
No,
one of the
man, that
funnier
was
women.
totally offensive.
It was kind of racist or sexist.
Sexist.
But no, out of the other women comedians, I think she's one of the funnier ones. Yeah, I love 30 Rock, which is an NBC show that she was.
You would like 30 Rock.
What does that mean?
Your shows are crap. I just said it. I'm sorry. The Office is going down, like I said, and you still watch it. I stopped like last year.
I was trying to stop talking and see how long you can handle it, and it seemed like you couldn't do that too long.
No, not for very long. But when he got up there and accepted the award, he's a comedian, so he said
He made some jokes.
yes, he made some jokes. He says, if my children try to touch it or even look at it, I will beat them.
Classic.
yeah.
He probably said it better too,
Yeah, he probably did.
because he's trained.
In fact, you can check it out for yourself. It says PBS has scheduled the full 90-minute program to air on Halloween evening. So
Ooh, really?
yeah,
Good idea. I'm gonna TiVo that. PBS.
I bet you would. He says, and he
Colbert's there too, yeah. Was
No.
it Colbert?
Conan,
Conan was there.
not Colbert. Conan was there. Will Ferrell, he said he looked up at the stands, looked at his wife and his 3 sons that were there. He says, tonight is my night. If I want to go on an all-night bender with Gwen Ifill, I will. And I looked up Gwen Ifill because I didn't know who she was.
Neither
And here she is, man. Just to get you a look.
Oh.
She's an American journalist, I guess. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Whoa.
But
If only you saw her.
they mentioned. Yeah, you can Google her if you want. They mentioned Anchorman, some of his movies, most of his Saturday Night Live stuff.
Oh man, he was great as Alex Trebek on Jeopardy.
Yeah, I did see those. Those were funny. I
He
did like
is
those.
hilarious.
Although actually, I didn't really like him. I liked the
other ones,
contestants more.
yeah, well, he's
Especially Sean Connery. I love Sean Connery's voice.
That
It's so
was
awesome.
one of the most embarrassing moments
I
of
know,
our radio
right?
career with your
I'd like to hear
attempt
your
to...
Sean Connery voice.
Let
me hear it.
See, this is the thing.
See, I try. I actually try and put this stuff out there.
This is the thing. I know it's not going to be good, so I'm not going to just put
Let me
it
hear
on
it.
air.
Let
I'm
me
not
hear
going to
it.
throw my Sean Connery out there.
Hey, I heard a little bit of a
Please, you're embarrassing us all.
No, Matt, it's just me and you.
If you want a show called the Matt and Tex or the Tex and Sean Connery Show,
Yes, just me and Sean Connery.
then go for it.
Hey, I like my Sean Connery voice. Don't know if it sounds good, and I won't.
And you'll
never
get a
hear it
listen.
again.
I want you to listen to it.
I'm not gonna hear
and
it.
I'll
but,
show you how
It sounds good to me.
awful.
Anyway.
Anyways, Conan. You were talking about Conan.
No, I wasn't. You brought up Conan.
I want you to bring up Conan.
Matt, Conan's coming up. I have an order to do this in.
We have a show to go, and we have about.
Fine, I'll skip to Conan.
Please, thank you.
Conan O'Brien was there. And
Conan
he
was
says,
there. You boop.
I have never been happier on stage.
That's not. See, that's more like
No,
a Jay
look,
Leno.
no, I know. I was doing it because I don't like Conan.
Okay, that's
Making
very cool.
fun of his voice.
very
You
cool.
know, you had me sit down and watch one of his episodes. And I'm like, okay.
And
fine.
you laughed. He laughed hysterically.
Matt, just because I laughed doesn't mean I liked it.
Do you laugh at dead cats?
No,
Then do you like dead cats?
no,
See?
that doesn't.
Therefore,
that doesn't.
that's a good
prove-
argument right there.
That's not a good
I
argument.
took logic.
Just because you don't laugh at something doesn't mean you don't. You don't
I
hate
know.
it.
I know.
And so you can laugh at laugh at other people's pain. Doesn't mean you
don't
like
get
that
that. I don't get
happens to
that.
them.
See, I don't get that.
You don't like when somebody falls down or anything like that.
I don't see any sort of comic
You
relief
don't.
there. No, I feel
I
bad
think it's hilarious.
because I would be, if I was in that situation, embarrassed.
You would be embarrassed even though it didn't happen to you.
I know. I'm thinking if I was in that situation, I wouldn't want people laughing at me.
But see, that's the thing. You're not. That's what's funny.
That's honestly, I still don't get it.
That makes it funny. Anywho, he was talking. He's never been happier on stage. Will magnifies and celebrates his flaws just to entertain us. Nobody commits like Will Ferrell.
Yep.
That's what he said.
Conan speaks the truth, man.
Mm-hmm. We talked about Saturday Night Live stuff. His as the cowbell musician. That I did see that one. That one was funny.
More cowbell.
What was it? I've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
And that was not Will Ferrell.
No, that was not Will Ferrell. But that was I don't remember who his name was. Matt.
Christopher Walken.
That's
Speaking of Christopher Walken, look this up. I believe it's Walken Dead.
Walking Dead.
Walken Dead.
Is it a
Um,
YouTube video?
Yes, it's about these zombies that get this disease where they can only quote Christopher Walken. It's really funny.
I don't know any Christopher Walken.
They do more
quotes.
cowbell. Just look it up. Anyways, that's about it for the show, yeah?
Yeah. I was done.
Were you?
Yeah, I'm done.
Good, because that was it for me. I felt that was over. Yeah, so thanks for listening. We'll throw one more song in there for...
Comedic purposes.
No. Just to finish the hour out. This song is from Où est le swimming pool? En français means where is the swimming pool?
I would have guessed. Your French is amazing, man.
Oh man, I know. This song is called Dance the Way I Feel. 'Cause that's how I dance, if I do ever dance. How I feel.
You always chicken dance. You look like a chicken when you dance.
Because I just dance the way I feel, Tex.
So you feel like a chicken?
Why am I playing this song, Tex?
Because you care, and you're a chicken.
Enjoy Matt Tech Show. LiveKSU.com.